Kyle Patrick T. Robles, and this is Exploring a Day in My Life and how globalization affects it. First thing in the morning, I wake up through the use of an alarm clock, and usually it signifies that I should be doing my daily routine and start off my day doing what I need to do. Globalization is such a sweet thing. It allows for different possibilities and different methods to communicate. For me personally, it allows me to use a internet app called Discord, which allows me to communicate with my friends online and my other friends IRL whom I cannot see personally. With my friends, I play a few games with them and differs from time to time, such as League of Legends. Today I chose to play with my friends in Among Us. Playing a few games with my friends and talking to them, I usually go for a morning ride on my bike. With a lot of purpose, it gets me to where I want to and sometimes for leisure activities. Going through a tiring bike ride going around my village for more than once, I usually try to make a coffees to hopefully wake me up and get me up to speed on what I should do for the day. Before I do anything, I usually go through Facebook and browse through it to see what's going on, and sometimes for my pleasure of, in a way, procrastinating. I usually try to start doing some activities on the MyLPU course site and finish what needs to be finished. After going through a tiring session of doing activities for more than 4 to 5 hours, I usually do try to calm myself and relax afterwards. I browse through Netflix and enjoy watching sitcoms and comedies.
I'm gonna start firing detectives.
And blanks. Sorry, I just never think of jokes.
Anybody else? This is your last chance.
Oh, God, no need to be so testy. Guess you won't be manning the tip line.
Sergeant, is this going to go on your permanent record?
Now playing Scrotal Recall.
I'm usually so sleepy early on in the night, and so I sleep, then repeat this entire cycle of life the next day. So,
Are you ready for a miracle?
globalization has personally affected me in such a way that I can appreciate it, because globalization made my life more convenient, more easy to go about my struggles in my daily life, and be able to utilize and enjoy the different technologies and services brought about by globalization. It made me realize the different possible ways to interact and communicate through far distances, and made me discover new hobbies to enjoy. One of the people in my household has been greatly affected by globalization, which is my father, which I will show right about now.
Globalization affects me greatly because it is our source of income since I am working for a global company. Globalization is mainly having goods, services, and technology being available to other countries. So it's a cross business between one country to the other.
You mentioned that globalization is mainly about the technology and goods services provided, which is true. Globalization allows the utilization of technologies and services from other countries that can be accepted and integrated in our way of life, which created possibilities which can improve or downgrade. Socially, globalization encompasses the identity of the people, which is changing as we speak. People become more individualistic and encourages fundamentalism, which is a desire for the past and low tolerance for changes in religion and culture. And with that, globalization affects a country when they fail to create social policies to guide them that globalization affects, and the likelihood that vulnerable people will be exposed to different threats. Globalization can be positive or negative, but the end goal of globalization is creating a sustainable development of social, political, and cultural processes, and instead of focusing on the negatives, we should focus a lot more on the positives, which will eventually end the negatives of globalization. Some people won't be immediate on the catch up, but in time they will be able to understand and adapt to it. Since soon we will be able to enjoy and gratify the good sides of changes of globalization without losing our sense of identity and maintaining our profound culture and normal livelihood.